Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Legacies. This is season 4, episode 17. Yeah, we're getting there. We're going through season 4. We're almost at the end. Still don't know if it's getting renewed or not. My money is on it not getting renewed at this point, I think. Let's go over the comments, which we actually don't have very many. Okay. Legacy's filming wrapped for the season the day before this episode aired, and there's still no official confirmation on how many episodes this season will have. I don't know. I believe someone... I was told that there's going to be 20. They're going to finally have their 20 episodes that they've been promised for 4 seasons now, so... I don't know. I give Lincoln a 5 out of 10 for his Zeus cosplay, and the booming voice carrying like thunder was kind of neat until it weirdly echoed for no real reason. Welcome viewers to Taken Out of Context. Audience applauds. Let's go over to our segment of the day. Okay, we've got some nice long ones. Let's go. And this was Taken Out of Context. Back to you, Fritz. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the one that you put all the emojis on. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I've kept it to myself for too long. I do not like Caleb's new dreadlocks. He looks weird. Change back, Bliss. I did notice that there was a change, and, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel much for Caleb anymore. Since, he, you know, betrayed everyone at the beginning of the season. So, I don't know. Alright, nice. Rick is already showing a stubble. The beard is coming back, bitches. I did not have to recognize the voice while skipping through the episode to check if it was worthy of getting uploaded. I saw Landon's mum's face. How did she get here? I mean, I guess it's probably when Krypton exploded. For those of you who don't know, she played Lara Lovan? Kal-El's mother! Van El? Whatever. She was also in Daredevil, but that's what he's referring to here. I'm just going to assume Delena just happened to be on vacation outside the town while all of this shit is going down, and that's why they're not helping. You know damn well that the mayor is cowering under his desk right now, mumbling shit about vampires and werewolves ruining his town. Do you guys remember who the mayor is? That's why that's funny. Okay, am I the only one who finds Lightning Boy's appearance to be kind of sudden? Like with the chess game, we heard he was going to come for Hope. I don't know why, but sure. And then I suppose Prometheus let him out of his Malik box. Oh, fun. I like it. And he's just here like, there wasn't even any build up to his arrival, I feel. Man, this is so poorly written. You know what's really sad is the fact that this episode, like this season started off quite strong, I think. But it just kind of has faltered again. There's been like, you know, I keep talking about like big things happening, but nothing's really, like, the consequences of Hope's turning humanity off. Like, what? We talked about this last episode, I believe. Someone left a comment and talked about all the bad things that she did. But what did she do to our main characters, okay? They're all still alive. Granted, one is a vampire now. Okay? Still alive. Still part of the cast. Still part of the characters. Nothing's really changed. And then everyone's just like, you know, everyone's just like, it wasn't you, Hope. Like, it was. That's kind of the point. And she learnt nothing. Nothing. I don't know. Lightning Boy, why won't you die? Hope, it's kind of my thing. My thing? My thing? Bish, it's the thing that armors every fucking character on this show. Yeah. Everyone has plot armor on this show, yes. Ugh-ton is fading in and out. Ooh, yeah, fingers crossed he blips out of existence, never to come back again. And then we can have MG end up with the girl. You're really still shipping them? At this point, there's been like nothing. Literally, there's been nothing. I don't ship anyone on this show anymore because there's nothing to ship. There's no, like, nobody's been I don't know. Wasn't Rick in limbo when he was in a coma? I'm guessing Hope got knocked down her ass so badly that she's now in limbo too. I mean, he was in a coma not because of his body, but because of his mind being shattered. Like they couldn't heal his mind, but then all of a sudden he was good. I don't know. I'm sure she'll get back though. She's a tribrid and obviously will heal, but hey, at least she got her ass kicked before. She will no doubt be taking down Lightning Boy in the later episode. She's getting to the episode.
I can't believe this is happening.
How are you here?
Oh, I got in a little bit of a fight. But don't worry, I'll heal.
I hope you're the tribrid. I didn't think anything could hurt you bad enough to send you to limbo, much less...
I'm not dead, okay? I promise. I just got my ass kicked by a god to save our friends.
This doesn't...
Whoa, there are gods?
I mean, it doesn't make sense, no. She's not human. She, that's not how... No! Because you have to snap a vampire's neck for them to die. Like, no. No, she can't do that. That's not how that works. No, I don't agree with what you just said before.
Well.
You missed a lot. I missed you. We can talk about it after.
After what?
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. Well, in his defense, he just got back from ferrying my mom to pee, so it would have been nice if you'd taken the time to show her around a little.
Then you have some explaining to do.
I don't think we'll have time. The ferryman controls limbo, who belongs here and who doesn't, and for how long. And since you're immortal, I don't think he's gonna let you stay.
We met when I was in transition into the tribrid. He didn't mind me sticking around then.
Well, that's changed since then. Becoming the tribrid was your choice, and unfortunately for us, I don't think this is.
None of that made any sense, to be honest.
E, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting ready to train.
Not after what happened last night.
I'm feeling a lot better.
You can't be using your powers until we figure out what's wrong with you.
Gee, I think you're overreacting a little bit.
You barely did anything.
You just phased out of your sneakers. Maybe I'm underreacting.
The last time I got benched because of an injury, I lost my entire future.
E, that was football. The game that we're playing has much higher stakes, and I need you for it at 100%, okay?
Then what's our plan to get him there? Sorry. Also not sorry, because vampiring is kind of awesome.
Lizzie, I got this. And you both should be resting. Even Hope is...
Vamp healing is even more awesome. So while I'm glad Hope is getting her beauty sleep, I am back in the game. And that game is apologizing for all of the stupid things I did, including going after a god without you. You must be pretty mad at me, huh?
Not at all.
I don't buy it. But it doesn't matter because my dad told me that the best way to make amends is to listen to what people need. And here you are, clearly in need of help fixing Ethan's powers.
You just wanted to be shirtless in front of her.
I appreciate the offer, okay, but I'm gonna go hit the books alone.
Don't bother.
Do you actually think that you can fix whatever's wrong with me?
Fucking hope not. Just die. Are you falling in love with your husband?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You look ridiculous. So you're the king of the gods, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Your simple tongue may call me Ken.
Oh dear. That's even sillier. My name
Is Aurora de Martel. My bastard son Ben told me quite a bit about you, including that we share one thing in common.
a flair for the dramatic.
A desire to kill the tribrid. Allow me to simplify my request for your much smaller brain.
I understand what you're asking, and yet I hesitate for a number of reasons, including the fact that you are not the first charismatic, power-hungry madman that I've encountered in my life.
You have never met the likes of me, I assure you.
So you don't intend to manipulate or torture information out of me then?
Actually, I was hoping we could share a meal.
Well, I am famished, but I doubt anything on the menu you have planned or anything we discuss would satisfy
Why
me.
is this so bright?
Well, aren't you full of surprises?
Oh, you have no idea.
You know me better than anyone, so you know that I'm not gonna get wet just because Jolly Roger asks me to go for a swim.
Actually, I'm reasonably certain he intends to stab you.
Well, then let him try.
There's no beating the ferryman, Hope. Trust me, I've tried.
I'm sorry, are you on his side?
I'm on your side, always. But using your fists to solve problems is what got you into this mess in the first place, because knowing you better than anybody...
I'm willing to bet you fought that god alone.
Lizzie helps.
Yeah, sorry, just...
People come to Limbo to learn a lesson, not to repeat the same mistakes.
So if what I'm planning is a mistake, then it won't work, right?
It depends on what you're planning.
You just Dean Winchester?
My plan.
That guy?
Is to change the rules of Limbo. You with me or not?
I mean, you just reaped the reaper, so what'd you have in mind?
To go home. Not before I figure out a way to bring you with me. That way I won't have to fight alone.
One condition.
So we've learned nothing.
Let's go home.
Literally, we've learned nothing. We're just gonna bring Landon back, so like, that means you've learned
I don't know
nothing
where that
from,
site sent him,
from
but the ferryman is death, so we probably don't have long before he returns. What's the plan exactly?
So, Limbo seems to mirror our world, which should mean that the weapons I stole from the school are here.
Why do we need more weapons?
Because scythes are surprisingly unwieldy. That's what the ferryman uses to send our souls wherever he wants, and I'd rather him not have the option and have one that I'm a little bit more familiar with. Especially if what you said was true. What? There's an axe in there for you.
Why did you steal weapons from the school in the first place?
I went after Ken without the squad because I didn't want to put their lives at risk after everything I'd already put them through. And once I became the tribrid, killed you, my humanity shut off.
I know. Dr. Saltzman told me after you put him into a coma. I'm glad I missed that chapter.
Me too.
Chuck this bad boy as far as you can.
Are you sure? I got a cannon.
Good, because the farther you throw that ball, the farther this little guy is gonna have to face to get it.
And then the
Just
quicker
Jimmy
this
wants
experiment
to
will be done. Sounds good to me. Wait, where are you going? Wanna just fetch?
It's not a trained dog, MG, but there's a bright side. Going after it will give us plenty of time to get to the bottom of why you're mad at me.
Lizzie, for the last time, I am not mad at you.
Tell that to the ball.
Hope Michael's. Or should I say the tribrid? This is rich. What are you doing here?
You wanted to do the talking, didn't you?
Right, I guess I should start at the beginning.
Save your breath. It doesn't matter why either of you are here. Because I'm so glad you are.
Oh, okay. Hell, I'll be glad we're not hugging.
Oh, it's quite poetic, isn't it? Two lovebirds reunited in death.
Yes, and we'd like to remain united if you don't mind, which is why we need your...
Only to be torn asunder again by my bloody hand!
Maybe I should have taken that axe.
Would you stop that?
Oh, I am just getting started. But now, where did you send Landon before I stick this somewhere that you can't pull it out?
I'll send him back.
Back where?
Back to your world. Or should I say, what used to be your world.
Why would you do that?
Because I found my groove in limbo, baby.
Doesn't that mean
Very
that you get to
recently,
move
I
on?
met the
Because that
most
was like
gorgeous
the
creature
deal.
I've ever seen. She was the only woman capable of melting my cold black heart. Landon's mother.
Ew.
I sympathize. Speaking from my past encounters with you and bloody Big Bird, I know how cloying true love can be. It just feels so different on this side of the fence, where Sailor and I can put the romance in necromancy.
You know she went to peace, right?
Sorry, what was that now?
Good, you don't. Landon helped her cross over, and you helped him, which is, I mean, why we came to see you in the first place.
I do not toy with my fledgling emotions. No, simply can't be true. My plan was perfect. Remove that mob block from this plane so he can't stand in the way of us becoming relatives. My only regret was sending Landon back to you. Because as you said, then you turned up here, which means you're dead and everything's just clicked into place. So I wouldn't look too smug because you're stuck here in limbo and he's stuck there.
Wasn't the point?
You should be able to sense
if
whether or
you
not I'm dead,
send-
right? Being the almighty necromancer and all?
Like, I thought him sending Landon back to the living would let him move on. Like, that was
You know, I'm feeling
the
something
deal
too.
that they made with the genie.
Gratitude. Because I no longer need your help.
I'll be damned. Thank you for your expertise, as always, Professor Bartimus. I just have one more question for you. What does Ben's plan mean for himself? Because he seems to think that his father's gonna come back to the school and take another shot at Hope. If he does, we need to be ready. Because she's still recovering from the first shot. Not that I'm secretly panicking about her refusal to
So
wake
he's
up or anything.
just back now?
Thanks.
Why?
Confess it, Aurora. Smiting your enemies will bring your mind peace and your brother justice, even if it does not bring him back.
But you can, can't you?
Smite them? Happily.
No. Bring Tristan back. Return my brother to me, and I will help you kill the Tribrid. That is my ask. A small one for such a powerful god, I should think.
You would be wrong. I cannot do that for you.
Then I don't know the point of this incessant journey I've been on, but I do know that I will not help you. Because the many partnerships in my life have only given me hope, and then dashed it before my eyes. So if I'm meant to learn some lesson, perhaps it's this. I'm doomed to be alone.
I know you, Milton Greasley.
Or maybe you're just wrong.
Or maybe you're just being stubborn and dragging this out, making me feel even worse than I already do.
I would never do that. But if you know me so well, how could you make a list that long and still not know what's bothering me, much less do it in the first place?
Well,
So there
then
is something.
Why say nothing's bothering you?
Fine, but it's not what you think. So let's just find our missing monster and go home.
Our monster isn't missing anymore. He's a show dog. Super rare. You want to compel them, or should I? Good boy. That's how you play dead.
Lizzie, I don't think he's playing.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm sorry about all the drama earlier, but I did bring this as a peace offering. I mean, not peace with a capital P. I think we all know that's not gonna happen. I tend to get a little intense when it comes to saving Landon. But it's not gonna be a problem now. I'm ready to go home. Landon, what happened? I wasn't talking to you. If you want this, you're gonna have to release him.
I don't think it needs it.
You also thought the necromancer was gonna bring you back home.
He did. Can I just... You're choking me. I have no idea why the ferryman brought me back to Limbo. It obviously didn't work that way with Dr. Saltzman, but I was at the School of Hope.
I know what's going on, and I think I figured out the lesson we're supposed to learn.
Does that lesson involve us leaving Limbo together? Then I don't want to hear it.
You're not learning.
I'm not giving up. But if you are, just stay out of my way until I can figure out how to get us both out of here together.
You've not learned anything. It's so frustrating.
So much for being on my side.
No, I think you better let me handle this one.
That's odd. It's hardly a cloud in the sky.
You're dealing with a god?
Why must you resist me?
I mustn't. It's a choice.
So make a different one.
So you have come here to threaten me then? Took longer than I thought.
You misunderstand me, which is my fault. Why I came to apologize. When I said I could not return your brother to life, you assumed it was beyond my power. I should have said, would not.
What? Well, if you can do it, then why do you refuse?
Gods are meant to rule men. From what you told me of Tristan, he does not deserve to live again.
You're a bloody hypocrite. Your own children have told me of your cruelty and your malice.
And you believe their stories?
Well, not at first, of course. But then I experienced Ben's memories, his pain, and his suffering for myself. You're not the only one with powers, you know. A vampire can see into a person's mind.
Then look into mine and judge my story for yourself, as I have judged your
How
brother
did you get
through
into
yours.
his mind?
That kind
He's invulnerable to magic.
judgment, it's frowned upon these days. The modern world is a more forgiving place. Pardon for any transgression, therapy for any weakness. No black, no white, all grey. I'm not really sure of my place in it all anymore.
Then witness my truth, and you will be certain of where you stand.
Okay.
You have to go back without me.
They just constantly have her, like, have this lesson. Let Landon go. And every time, she doesn't learn it.
You can't ask me to accept that.
Look, I know it's big, but when I was at the school, I
Like,
passed
at
by
this
Dr.
point,
Saltzman's office.
understand.
I was on the phone with Bartimus. They think Ken is coming back. For you.
Which is inconvenient, considering you're unconscious and all.
Well, then he's pretty dumb for a god. We all know he can't kill me.
Well, it sounds like he's gonna try.
And the school is preparing to fight him once again, for you.
Then they'll lose.
Yeah. If you're not with them.
Even if I were, then some of our friends are gonna die. Which just means
I doubt it.
more death, grief, loss that I have to carry with me for the rest of my life.
We always thought you were fated to die.
I did.
You're still alive. The ferryman wouldn't be trying to send you back if you weren't. That's the fate you have to accept, Hope. To be the one who lives. I know that's harder, but you have to go back. So use this scythe and please let me help. One last time. We always thought our fates were so similar. You'd always been told what you're destined to be your entire life. I've always had to wonder. I wish the answer was being with you. But if it can't be, at least I know where I belong. You won't be alone where you are. I'm good with it, Hope. I'm good.
I feel like we've said goodbye so many times. I don't care.
It's your turn to stab me.
Hope, I don't think I can.
But it's like when we stepped into the Mount Fort pit. Do it together.
Your hand reach out. Your hand reach out. Your hand reach out.
I did what I told you I'd do. Hope's home. Now why can't I be there with her? Why'd you break your own damn rules?
Contract.
Is that what I think it is?
It's a contract that blasted Ginny made us sign. Seems some of the terms have been altered. Which would explain your unceremonious return. The ferryman sends he had to face.
In exchange for the rights to our souls in perpetuity?
Ah! Read the fine print. It's not our souls. It's yours.
Oh no, get it.
Let's break the cycle. What were you gonna say to me earlier?
It's nothing.
Then I take it back. You suck at hiding things.
I'm not sure that it's the right time, considering the circumstances.
Is there ever a right time around here?
If there was, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Because, honestly, it's the opposite of nothing. It's everything. That's what you are to me. And I've been waiting years to tell you, and I could spend even more telling you why, but it seems that there's always something in the way. Sebastian, Alyssa, Malivore, the merge.
All those things are gone now.
Ethan isn't. And when your back was against the wall, when you really needed someone, you went to him.
That's why you're mad.
Not even. He's the best guy. I know. I don't blame you or anything. It hurts. Because I kind of hoped that it'd be me. Because it has and always will be you, Lizzie Saltzman. And I don't
there hasn't been any build up to this at all this
any
season.
of the bad things you've said or done. Because I love you with all of my heart and all of my soul. And that's all I gotta say.
I will help you kill the Tribrid. May anyone who think us wrong have the power to stop us.
Trial by combat, for this is the way of royalty and the gods. All that remains to seal our union.
It's kind of silly. The only reason that he wants to kill the Tribrid is because he wants to be the strongest? And that's not a good reason, Aurora.
It's a kiss.
Of course.
If you insist.
100th time's the charm, right? Let's run it again.
You're not using your queen. It's a big mistake. Everyone knows she's the most dangerous piece.
Well, she wasn't on the board. Until now. Ben's on her side, too. I think. And Dee was just leaving.
I take it this is going as well as it did the last time.
Well, Ben has increased our win probability to 5%. It's good to have you back. Your move.
Alrighty, well that was Legacies Season 4, Episode 17. I have so many issues. But I feel like I made them very verbal during the reaction. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.